Ron, we're off to a good start and a record-breaking start. So sales for today, Black Friday through Cyber Monday, should be up 3.5%, but adjusted for inflation, flat. And that's a key factor in Black Friday to Cyber Monday too, because the shoppers are outsmarting the stores, Ron. They're waiting for the retailers who have record levels of inventory to liquidate that inventory at desperation discounting. And the longer people wait from today, Black Friday, to New Year's Day, the bigger and the better the bargains.
I would imagine the big ticket items, or is it more like personal with clothing? What do you think are going to be the big sellers that they'd be looking at?
Number one seller again for the fifth year in a row is gift cards. Number two, to your point, is clothing, and number three is food, special foods. And the interesting part about it is the category dominant stores are struggling for the first time in a decade. Slightly lower same-store sales. So Lowe's, Home Depot, Menards, Tractor Supply, Best Buy, Dick's Sporting Goods, Wayfair Furniture. The gamers are doing well, but it's more video devices, TVs, laptops, high tech. And the other thing, Ron, that's interesting is because of the ultimately successful actors and writers strike, the holiday movie theater schedule release is light. And as you know, a lot of movie theaters co-located with the malls. So that's tightening traffic a little bit. Everybody who's big ticket is struggling because people are just buying for what they need to put on their families' tables today, this month, next month, and saving for better times, hopefully next year. Times are okay now, but there's a lot of debt out there that are constraining retail sales.
I've heard, and I don't know if it's true or not, if you're seeing this, that some people who traditionally would go online are now thinking, I want to actually go and see that item. If it's a clothing item, I want to try it on to see how it looks on me. So maybe they are thinking brick and mortar as opposed to just online. Are you seeing any of that?
Ron, you're bringing up an important insight that no other broadcast journalists are bringing up, and it's yes. So if you look at Nordstrom's reporting disappointing numbers this month and in the prior quarter, Nordstrom's tried to move their shoes, which is about 30% of sales and even a higher percent of profit, more online. And each person's shoe size is different. So high cost of returns, some shopper dissatisfaction. Nordstrom's is moving more to in-store. So yes, you're completely correct. They do want to go to stores to try on product.
Are you seeing any unique trends for this retail season?
We're seeing a couple, Ron. A few we weren't totally expecting. One is with the legalization of gambling in more states. That's affecting about 1 to 2% of shopping. We're also seeing more people buy now, pay later. So PwC is saying all-time record high, 15% of consumers are buying now, paying later. We're seeing that consumers are buying in smaller quantities. So as we go by Macy's, Bloomingdale's, you're seeing people browsing, not necessarily buying, and when they're buying, they have a small bag. People also don't want to conspicuously consume big, expensive luxury items unless they're movie stars. So luxury's down.